Here we are guys in Fisch. This is how to complete every single Atlantis puzzle. Watch them to the end guys, you're going to know how to unlock all the different areas in Atlantis and get all the rods and complete all the puzzles. Let's simply go on and get into it now guys. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start off with how to go ahead and unlock the Kraken pool. By unlocking the Kraken pool guys, you're also going to complete the majority of other puzzles inside of Atlantis. So that's what I'm going to show you guys first. And then after I've shown you guys how to get and open the Kraken pool, I'll then show you guys the rest of the ones which aren't covered by that Kraken pool portion of the video. So let's go and get into the Kraken pool portion right now. So pretty much, of course, first of all, you are going to want to come here to Atlantis, and I guess we're just going to start off by doing some puzzles. So what we're going to do here guys is we're going to come over here to this side right now. Now it does say that this needs 2 players, however you guys can easily do this solo. Let me show you guys how to do that. What you guys are going to want to do is take a screenshot, take a picture, or write these symbols down. Make sure that you guys get the order correct from left to right. It's specific that you guys get the order correct, otherwise you might mess this up. Next step is to go ahead and get some diving gear equipped and then follow me. So once you guys are diving down here, you're going to want to go exactly where I go in order to go ahead and get to the puzzle area. So we're going to turn left, we're going to come straight forwards guys from here, then we're going to turn around here and then go to this area. Okay, now that we've went ahead and done that, there is going to be a little puzzle thing over here guys. What we need to do is we need to click the buttons in here, but we can do this in any order we want. But the reason why I told you guys to take a screenshot of the symbols on the surface was because we need to replicate the order in which we press these symbols down here on the symbols that we took a picture of right up on the surface there. So what I recommend you guys to do to make it as easy as possible for you all is just click these in the same order left to right as which they appear on the surface. So guys, this is the first symbol in sequence. Now keep in mind these symbols are going to be rotated, so they might not look exactly the same. You are going to have to try and work out which ones are which. This is the third one. The fourth one is this one, and then the fifth one is this one. Now that I've went ahead and pressed all of them symbols guys, I can now go back to the way that we came just earlier guys. I'm just going to come back out here, and then we're going to go back to press those symbols again, just left to right guys, because remember we kind of replicated that same order down there. Now if you guys do not do the same order as which I've just told you guys to do right now, then you guys can of course do this but replicate that order in which you guys press them down now on the surface. It might not be left to right for you guys, but for you lot, if you've done the same things as me, all you need to do here is just go and press these left to right, and that will go ahead and open up the first room over here guys, which is this room right now. Now in this room you guys can go ahead and select like this clock thing over here. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this right now. So we're going to come straight forwards through here, and then inside of this room just up there is going to be a clock. Now what do you need to do on this clock? Well, essentially guys, this clock is going to be the blue harp. So what you guys need to do is there's going to be buttons, the left and right button. You guys need to click those buttons until this clock hand is over the blue harp. Once it is over the blue harp, click on the blue button and that will start and set the clock. That's now going to make this clock turn on and start rotating guys. So that is the first hand that you guys need to do. And keep in mind, you can also get the Tempest rod down there, which is actually a really good rod when it comes to XP farming. I would recommend going to get that Tempest rod guys if you do not already have it. That's the first puzzle. We have 4 different clocks to do in total, and then one final one which we have to do after we've got all the other 4 clocks. Let's now going to get on into the next clock that you guys need to set. So guys, honestly, it's kind of simple to go and set all of these clocks. There's no like specific hard challenges that you guys need to do for this. Next, it looks like we're going to be doing the Zeus trial clock. Now let me go ahead and explain how to do this. It's kind of like Squid Games if it was in Fisch. So pretty much we're just going to come straight forwards down here, and what we need to do, we need to kind of do 2 different mini games pretty much guys, but we have a 5-minute time limit. If we do not do it in the 5 minutes, you will go ahead and have to do it all again, so keep that in mind. So on the left guys, our first puzzle is pretty much red light, green light. You have to walk forwards when Zeus here isn't looking at you, and when he looks behind you have to stop completely. So I'm going to stop guys, and by the way here you can see your countdown. So all we're going to do is we're just going to keep on running, and of course we're going to stop as he starts to turn. If you guys walk as he turns around, you will go ahead and get sent back to the start, which you do not want to do, because remember you guys have 5 minutes to do this and 5 minutes only. So if you guys do not do this quick enough, you're gonna have to do it all again, which is kind of annoying. So yeah guys, watch out, because of course, as you can see, you can go ahead and turn around kind of quick. And sometimes, guys, he'll literally give you like barely any seconds between movement to turn around. But we've kind of done this kind of quickly. Once you guys are over the line, you're safe. Anyway, guys, you're going to want to come to this side and you're going to get the first section to the code. So this is the left section to the code. There was 8 digits in total. You guys are going to get the first 4. Once you guys have done that, just walk straight forwards. And a little shortcut is that he will go in and teleport you guys right back there. So you do not have to complete the minigame again when going back there, guys. Otherwise, of course, might take a bit of time. Next, we got this pretty much glass bridge one. So if you guys step on the wrong rock, you will go ahead and fall off. And again, we need to make it to the end. And if we make it to the end, we will go ahead and get the right section of the code, so the right 4 digits. Now, once you guys have made it to the end and got the right 4 digits, then we need to come up through here. And for you guys, if you haven't completed this door will be locked, but there will be a keypad thing on the right here, which you guys can input. Now, yeah, I've already got mine's already inputted pretty much, guys, but you can go and input the code. So remember, my first section, the left section of the code was 9111, and then of course the right section I'd have to put in after that, and that'll then unlock this door. Now over here you guys can also get the Zeus rod, which is actually pretty good for farming money, so I'd recommend that, guys, if you want to farm up cash. But for this room, guys, the symbol that you need to go ahead and put the clock on is going to be this moon over here. So just turn it left to that moon, and then of course click the red button again to set the clock one more time, and that will go ahead and allow you guys to yeah, complete that second clock of the challenge over here. Okay, now that we've went ahead and got that, we're going to go back out to Atlantis, and I'll meet you guys back once we're out there through this portal to our next clock. Okay, guys, here we are. So we've just went ahead and exited out of the Zeus's trial. Now what we're going to do is do this 2-player minigame on the right over here. Now I've already completed this minigame, so I don't need to do it again, but I'm going to explain what each person has to do within this minigame. I recommend before going down here, go ahead and equip the best diving gear you guys have possible, also some super flippers, and if you guys also have one, equip a tiebreaker. It'll help you guys out when it comes to completing this minigame. So 2 people have to do this. So the person that I'm going to explain the person on the left side first. So whenever 2 people go in, both of these doors will shut on you, and what this person needs to do, they need to swim around here, and there's going to be 3 hidden colored buttons. They just need to go up to those buttons and press them. Now these buttons are going to be hidden everywhere. They're going to be hidden in corners, like for example down here. You'll see them, guys. They're kind of hard to miss. Like, it's not like super difficult to find these buttons. They're just square buttons, guys. They're kind of big, and whenever you guys touch them, they're going to light up a color. Now once they've lit up, guys, remember this person needs to do 3 buttons. Once they've pressed the 3 buttons, every single time the person on the left presses the buttons, it's going to light up one of the symbols in here. What the person on the right needs to do is they need to click these clock hands until they are on top of the symbol that has lit up. Remember, guys, this person is going to have to press 3 buttons, therefore 3 of these symbols is going to be lit up. Once all 3 symbols have been lit up, the person can then press this button, and that will go ahead and set the clock. That'll complete the first stage. You have to do this 2 more times, so 3 times in total. Now, however, if you guys do not do this quick enough, this chamber and both chambers will fill up with gas, and you guys will die, and you'll have to do this again. So keep that in mind. Once you guys have done that, you're then going to unlock this area, where there's going to be another clock. This clock needs to be set on the helmet, the orange helmet, guys. So that's this one just over here. Set the clock arm on that helmet, and then of course press the button. That will be that clock done. Okay, guys, once you've done that, we've got one final clock to go. Luckily enough for us, this clock doesn't require any puzzle to complete. You just need to go to it, guys, so it's pretty easy to access. So don't really worry about having to do any more puzzles for these clocks, guys. We kind of have done the hard bit so far right now. Now let me quickly also get my tiebreaker out, just so we can swim down here a bit quicker. Now of course you do not need a tiebreaker, it just helps get this done in a short amount of time, making this video less long for you guys. So pretty much once you are in here, this is what you guys gotta do. So we're just gonna swim down, and then we're gonna go behind the Poseidon temple. That is because there's gonna be a clock behind here. You guys need to set this clock on the black scythe, so make sure you guys set this on the scythe. I'm fairly certain by setting this one on the scythe there, guys, that will go ahead and complete that clock. Now all 4 clocks would have been completed, and we have one final clock to complete. That will only really open up once you guys have the 4 clocks done. Let me go in and show you guys where the final clock is going to be in order to actually open up the Kraken pool. So pretty much, guys, if you come down here and dive down, here is the Kraken pool. So for you guys, but beforehand this would have been like a red cage thing. However, now after you've completed it, guys, this cage would have left, and you guys are going to be able to go ahead and complete this final clock, guys. You need to set this to the red symbol over here, and that will then open up this door that's down here, guys. You can now dive straight down into this bit, come straight forwards through here. This is the Kraken pool. So guys, for the final puzzle in Atlantis, this is the Poseidon puzzle. You guys are going to want to look for Poseidon holding his trident rod over there, guys. It's in the blue portion of the map where I am right now, just outside the spawn there. We've actually already went here earlier in the video to go and set a clock. Now we're going to be going for a different reason this time. You know, guys, let me also go ahead and equip some flippers just to make things a bit quicker. And follow me. You know, guys, all we're going to do here is we're just going to swim down here, guys, right of Poseidon's temple, and we've got one final puzzle left to go and complete. So all we're going to do here, guys, is just come up. You're going to want to turn right there and then come up over here, boom, and then come through here, guys. Okay, so once you've went ahead and done that, now follow me, guys. I'm going to be showing you where this puzzle is kind of completed, guys. So we got a left and right section. Let's do the left section right. Sorry, the left section first, not the left section right. I don't even know what that means. But pretty much, guys, here we are in this room. So essentially, guys, here we are. Now, this Poseidon puzzle, if you guys do it halfway through and then leave the server, the fish that you guys place down are going to go, and you will not, it'll not save. You're going to lose them. So do this at one time. Do not like place one and then go back and get another fish. Do it all at once. Get all the fish first. So guys, let's go and start. So pretty much, guys, let's go and start with our first middle fish over here. So guys, this requires a whale shark. Some whale sharks are obtained by shark hunt events that randomly happen in the ocean, where the first person to catch the shark keeps it. So that's the whale shark, guys. Let me quickly show you the beastry of what it prefers. So whale sharks here, they prefer shrimp bait, clear weather, daytime, summer and autumn seasons. Now on the left here, guys, the left requires a hammerhead shark. So of course, hammerhead sharks are the same as whale sharks, in which they're obtained from a core shark hunt event. Hammerhead sharks here, guys, they like, if I can even find it, where is a hammer? Here it is, great hammerhead shark. Likes fish head bait, windy weather, daytime and spring season. On the right here, guys, you need to go in and get yourself an icebeard shark. Now icebeard sharks are obtained, I think, yeah, in Great Glacial Grotto, which is of course in the Northern Expedition. Place it on the right section, guys. Now remember, do this all at once. If you guys leave and rejoin the game, it will reset and all your fish will be gone. So make sure you guys do this at one time and don't do one fish and then get another fish and then go back. Do it all at one time. On this right area, guys, let's go and do the first one. So this is an ancient megalodon. This is of course obtained by megalodon hunts. Now it's not always that you guys are going to get an ancient megalodon. It's like a 5% chance for the megalodon spawned to be ancient, so keep that in mind. It's quite a difficult one to get, that one. I'd say that's the hardest fish to get here. Of course, you can trade for all these fish. On the left, guys, you got a great white shark. Again, that is the same as the whale shark and the great hammerhead shark, guys. Great white sharks are obtained via these shark hunt events, and it's like fish head bait, clear weather and autumn season. And finally on the right, you got a Ginsu shark. That is just a legendary shark. This is by far the easiest one to get. It's a legendary shark that you guys can go ahead and get in Ancient Isles, guys. It likes fish head bait, summer season and night time. Now once you guys have went ahead and placed all them down, you'll then go ahead and unlock the Poseidon's temple room, which will contain a rod. It will also contain a totem, guys. I'm actually not 1000% certain on what this totem does, but there's the rod and then the totem somewhere else in here too, guys. Probably like around there. Yeah, there it is. There's the totem. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video here. It's all puzzles in Atlantis. Like and subscribe for more.